Okay, grade 7. Today we're learning lesson 4, surface area of cylinders. Okay. Now, remember at the beginning when we were doing volume, I told you cylinders come in three different ways. Closed, where you have both the bottom and the top circle. Open, where one circle is missing. And hollow, where both circles are missing. The top circle and the bottom circle are missing. When it comes to surface area, the formula matters. So you must read correctly to know whether the question is talking of a closed shape, an open shape, or a hollow shape. If you read incorrectly and you choose the wrong formula, you will get the wrong answer. Now, when you have you have to remember a cylinder has two circles that are parallel and the lateral height. So surface area is the area of the surface. That means you find the area of the circle on top, the area of the circle at the bottom, and then when you cut this, it makes a rectangle. Okay? So if I cut this down and open it, that shape will be a rectangle. So it will look like this. You'll have your two circles and your rectangle in the middle. Now, these two circles are what we're calling the bases. And they are congruent. That means the area for this circle is the same as this circle. And then, this is what we're calling the lateral area. Why? Because it stands tall. It stands vertically. And it holds the circle, one on top and the other one on the bottom. So that is what we are calling the lateral area. The curved surface that goes around the circle, when you open it, it becomes the rectangle. Now, this picture is what we are calling the net. So there is three different nets. Why? Because you have a closed cylinder, an open cylinder, and a hollow cylinder. So the net of a closed cylinder will be the two circles and the lateral area. The net of an open cylinder will be the lateral area and one circle, either at the bottom or at the top. And the net of this is called the net. The net of the hollow cylinder is just the rectangular piece. Now, to find the surface area of a closed cylinder, you need the two circles. So you need the base area, two of them, plus the lateral area. The base area, since there are two of them, is you multiply 2 times the area of the circle. And then you will add it to the lateral area. So, how to find area of a circle? 2 times pi times radius squared. Then you will add to 2 times pi times radius times the height. Okay, so let's put our numbers. They told us the radius is 9. So 2 times pi times 9 squared plus 2 times pi times 9 times 22. And here will be meter squared because it is area. And here will be meter squared because it's also area. Then you put each bracket by itself. So we will do 2 times shift pi times 9 squared. You get 162 pi. 162 pi meters squared. Plus, we do this part. So I have 2, I have pi, and I will change 9. So I will delete that. And then times 22. And then I press equal 396 pi. 396 pi meters squared. Then I add them together. 396 pi. No, change this to decimal. That becomes what? 1244.07. And then I do 162 pi. 162 shift pi equals SD 508.93. 508.93 meters squared. Then I add them together. And I got 1,753 meters squared. Remember, it is area, surface area. Your exponent must be 2 on your units. Make sure you write the formula. You have to remember all of them. So this is the formula for surface area of a closed cylinder. Now let us do if the cylinder was open. So you'll only do one base and the lateral area, because you need the lateral area and one circle. So they told us we have a diameter. So step 1, find the radius. Radius equals diameter divided by 2. So that is 12 centimeter divided by 2, which equals to 6 centimeter. So we will do pi times 6 squared, just like that. And then centimeter squared plus lateral area, 2 times pi times radius times height. So 2 times pi times 6 times 20 centimeters squared. Then I do this in the calculator. Shift pi times 6 squared, 36 pi centimeters squared. Change it to decimal. 113.09. 113.09 centimeters squared plus, then I do 2 times shift pi times 6 times 20. And then I get equal, I get 240 pi, 240 pi centimeters squared. Then I press SD and I get 753.98. 753.98 centimeters squared. These two must be small. Don't make it big. Small. Then we add our two areas. 113.09 plus 753.98. $867.07. 867.07 centimeters squared. And you box your answer. That's it. Now, here we're only doing lateral area. So, lateral area, 2 times pi times radius times height. Now, we have a diameter, so we need to find radius. Why did my work come all the way here? So step 1, find the radius. I will do it over here. Radius equals diameter divided by 2. 7 millimeter divided by 2. That should give me 3.5 millimeter. So then I will do 2 times pi times 3.5 millimeter times the height, which is 15. Then I come to my calculator, 2 times shift pi times 3.5 times 15. You get 105 pi. And then you change it to decimal. 329.86. We are rounding to the nearest tenth. We circle, we underline. We are adding because 6 is greater than 5. This number is 5 and more. So this becomes 329.9. Now, you need to make sure you read. 1, you need to find the radius. If the question didn't give you the radius, you must find the radius. You must divide diameter by 2. If you don't do this step, you will get wrong. This you must do. Then you must ask yourself, is my picture closed? Is my question a closed cylinder, an open cylinder, or a hollow cylinder? You must be thinking. As you're reading, you think. Now, when the question says, I want to put label, the label only goes on the lateral area. So when you see the word label, as you read, label, think of lateral area. Hollow cylinder means lateral area. Okay, you will see words like label. Let me see, what are the words? It depends. Yes, pipe. When you see pipe, when you see label, when you see pipe, when you see tube, pipe, like that. So, yeah, here when you see what? Cake pan, because for a cake pan, it needs to be open. You need to put the cake mixture inside for you to bake. Cake pan. When you see what? Vase. A vase is an open cylinder. Vase. I'm trying to think of words that mean open. Canister means container. Canister means a container, like a canister is always cylindrical. So canister, yes, is a cylindrical, this word, canister. A can, it is a can, okay? A tin. That is it. Okay, so that is it. That's it. Okay, so write your notes. Make sure you have all these notes clearly. Make sure you highlight these words. So when you study, you know, if I see this, I know I'm doing open. If I see this, I know I'm doing hollow. Like that, okay? All right, and make sure you do example A, B, C, D. Only example A, B, C, D. You don't have any more. A, B, C, D, okay? Bye. And D, okay, 1, 2, and 3 on Aleph.